The 2012 Camaro ZL1 is as subtle as the Kardashians and has a much better chance of becoming a classic. Real World Test Drive got the chance to take the 580 horsepower pony car for a trot around the Virginia International Raceway. The Camaro ZL1 will get you from 0 to 60 in 3.9 seconds and has a top speed of 184 miles per hour. That blistering speed is with the automatic transmission. Yes, the automatic.
The automatic is actually faster. We say it's 3.9 versus 4.0, but it really comes down to the manual is always a driver intervention. It's the driver controlling that time. As opposed to in the automatic, you can go into automatic or you can use the tap shift mode that's in the automatic and shift yourself.
I drove the one with the 6-speed manual and that was plenty fast, with a 0 to 60 time of 4 seconds flat and a top speed of 180 miles an hour. This is the first time I've heard of an automatic transmission that's faster than a manual.
Because this 6L90 transmission has pre-staged upshifts, you can get quicker times. So what it does is it will pre-stage the upshift that's pending, and it anticipates based off a current gear, throttle position, engine RPM, and sets up the shift before the driver selects it. So it takes 60% of the time to command a shift to get a shift out of the equation, so it's almost imperceptible. So with that quicker shifting, it gets a quicker 0 to 60 time.
But this Wolf, in Wolf's clothing, does not beat you up on the back roads. The magnetic ride system with push-button control is an engineering marvel. It can take you from NASCAR to carpool at the push of a button.
Basically, it's a street-legal race car, meaning you've got all the stuff you need: headlights, turn signals, OnStar, but you can definitely take it out on the track. This is not a poser.
Something else that's innovative about the new Camaro ZL1 is the airflow system with the carbon fiber vents.
This is actually a functioning hood extractor. What's different on the ZL1 from the SS Camaro is this larger lower grille. It's actually designed in the wind tunnel to take the air in and out the extractor. Air that filters around the motor compartment creates lift. The ZL1 actually makes downforce, so it really sets the car up to give you optimal tire patch performance.
All of the ZL1s have this system, but you can pay $600 extra to have a clear coat that exposes the fibers of the carbon fiber. No, I don't get it either. Special attention was paid to airflow under the car to reduce drag. Speaking of drag, don't ask about the fuel economy. It'll just depress you.
It's a gas guzzler. The manual transmission is 14 city, 19 highway. The automatic is 12 city, 18 highway.
But Al says the Camaro ZL1 buyer is more concerned about their lead foot than their carbon footprint.
One of the things about the Camaro buyer is fuel economy. On the list of the top 10 reasons why they buy it, I say fuel economy is number 23.
The base price for the 2012 Camaro ZL1 is about $55,000. You get that 580 horsepower standard along with GM's amazing magnetic ride system and heated seats so you can look cool and stay warm at the same time. Actually, the Camaro ZL1 comes standard with just about everything, including a backup camera and OnStar. Unfortunately, the navigation system isn't standard, which would be a nice addition in the car in this price range. The turn-by-turn OnStar guidance system is useful in an emergency, but not optimal if you just want to glance down and see where you are. Also, the rear-view camera puts the image of what's behind you in a tiny square in the rear-view mirror, so yeah, it helps, but the image is really, really small. Leather seats with suede inserts are standard. A suede steering wheel and suede shifter knob is an extra $500. A stripe package is available for $470, but please don't. This car is beautiful enough on its own without putting on the automotive equivalent of spandex. A power sunroof is $900. The automatic transmission with tap shift controls adds about $1,200.
I think the coolest thing about the car is when you key up in the morning and you get that active exhaust with the valves open and it wakes the neighbors and they all know what you're driving.
The Camaro ZL1 Coupe with the supercharged 6.2-liter engine goes on sale in the spring of 2012 as a 2012 model. The ZL1 convertible will go on sale in the summer of 2012 as a 2013 model. Pricing for the ragtop hasn't been announced yet. One thing we can tell you about the convertible is that it does not have any rollover protection system such as a pop-up roll bar. In case you were wondering, we asked General Motors, and the ZL1 doesn't really stand for anything. It's just the ordering code for the car. Now you know. At the Virginia International Raceway, I'm Grant Winter reporting for Real World Test Drive.